Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your August 2025 Intuitive Tarot reading. I am super excited to jump into this for you. Now, if you are a regular, welcome back. It's great to have you here for the monthly reading. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an Intuitive Tarot reader, and I'm really looking forward to bringing you through these messages. If you do enjoy them, please do like, share, comment. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button. It supports the channel. It helps me connect with your energy and keep these readings flowing. So I'll be really grateful for that. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You know I love to hear. Okay, so I went back through your 2025 tarot wheel that we dropped here for you on the channel late last year, and I pulled out your August energies, and I've got the Three of Swords and the Four of Cups here. Interesting, and we're going to dig into this because the Three of Swords can talk about loss or disappointment, but it might be perceived, it may not be real. Now, the Four of Cups for me can be someone who has kind of pulled back from a situation, taking away the emotional investment. Are you on the receiving end of this, or is this you? Is this you feeling disappointed with work or in a relationship or with an outcome here? We will find out. Like, sometimes the Four of Cups for me is someone who's lost a sense of joy, right? And, really wanting to, get back to living that full life, getting back to happiness. So let's keep moving forward. I'll draw you a Moonology Oracle card, Capricorn, and then we will pull the rest of the spread for you. Take time to breathe out. This is a sigh of relief energy for me. Maybe after a hardship here. The Three of Swords is a 3 for a reason. It's the number of the Empress. So we know that sometimes, grief is the portal to our true gold, right? So I think that there is some kind of calm after the storm energy coming in here. And sometimes the Four of Cups does actually talk about being offered something that could be, like the path out of this disappointment. Maybe something comes back around here. Let's get the rest of the cards out, Capricorn, and see where this is going. Okay, Capricorn, these are your cards. This is your spread for August. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that outcome. 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the Empress. That is stunning energy here. Very different from this, and that's the outcome. But of course, we can see what is leading to that, and we see the Seven of Swords there, which no doubt, what was the catalyst for whatever this loss, this hurt, this disappointment was. But the universe has a funny old way of working, and that is this outcome here that is coming for you, whether you're headed for that or not. What I really see here, Capricorn, is that you've been thinking about your future, your longer term future here, and the stability and the security of that. The Two of Wands is both your situational energy and your challenge energy, because there is this feeling of maybe making a decision for your future. The Ten of Pentacles is here, and you might be making a decision around where you want to put down roots, where you want to settle or relocate to. You might be making a decision about an existing long-term partnership. Some of you, Ten of Pentacles, might be making decisions around work career, specifically around the financial abundance that it can provide to get you here. Because there is an energy, Eight of Cups, of a moving on or a walking away energy. Now, I also want to say, if this Three of Swords, Capricorn, was caused by the breakdown of a relationship that you thought would be your future, we've got the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and I feel that reconnection or reconciliation is possible, bearing in mind that we have got Mercury retrograde, I believe, until August the 10th. You might want to Google that date, so I'm not like 100% on that. So I would hold off any sort of, real emotional communication until then, if possible, or really have your kid gloves on. All right. I'm jumping around a bit, but I am looking to that Seven of Swords in the advice, which is interesting. And really the advice is that we've got to be honest and come from the heart. Like maybe, you might have received dishonesty from somebody, but remember, we want to not fight fire with fire. We don't want to be in that same energy. The Seven of Swords could also be the one that got away, like whether it was somebody that you were in a relationship with, or it could be the opportunity that you thought escaped you, or you missed out on, which has led you to reevaluate your future, right? There could have been a pay rise or a promotion in your workplace that you were only staying for, and maybe Seven of Swords, because this can be a deception or a betrayal from an authority. You've gone, okay, well, that means I need to move on somewhere else. Then I need to spread my wings, because there's also an energy with that Two of Wands of wanting more than what you have right now, and being ready to go after it. It's somebody who, like that's the Four of Cups feeling. I'm at the top of the tower here. I'm the king of the castle, or I've mastered something. And for me to get to my next stage, whether it's the Ten of Cups in a relationship, like, moving in with someone, building a home, building a family, or to get to maybe retiring together, depending on what life stage you are, having a child with the Empress, birthing a business, being financially set up to make some of those moves. It feels like you need to push the edges of your envelope, that you need to expand beyond where you are. And I think the Four of Cups is knowing that, but sometimes the change feels quite big or quite hard, and we can slip into a little bit of apathy of like, why do I have to go through this? So the Seven of Swords can be our own sabotage, where we know that change is necessary, but we choose the comfort. But I do believe that in those situations, there always comes a point where the discomfort of sitting in the Four of Cups where we are dissatisfied, or settling for circumstances when we know we could be or do more, I feel like there comes a point where that outweighs the discomfort of a leap of faith, which I feel is the Eight of Cups. It's like, no, I'm actually going to keep going until I find that missing piece that makes the Eight of Cups the Nine of Cups, which we don't have in the reading, but then we have the 10. So I think that you're on the quest towards your best life, but maybe there are some hard decisions or hard changes, Three of Swords, like maybe you have to move on from someone or something, or in a relationship context, because this can be playing out in multiple life areas, right? I'm just reading the pattern of energy. There could have been a necessary breakup or separation between you and somebody because there needed to be growth. And if it comes back together, Six of Cups, it's from two new versions of people. I know so many people that this has been the case for. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, because we've got major contract and commitment energy with the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant here in the reading, which are Taurus energy for me. I don't know if you're dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but and also the Empress is Venus and Taurus, which is interesting. But that's the energy that wants the full experience, wants all the senses to be lit up. And again, you're saying, I'm not settling. I want the highest expression, the Hierophant. It's about wanting a devoted love, marriage, if this is relationship, or if it's in work, career. I'm climbing the ladder. I'm going as far as I can. That's the energy. I want growth, Six of Cups, emotional growth. So there is this real energy here of don't settle until you get it. And this month is some kind of opportunity to move closer to it. And I think there's a Two of Wands decision here. Either you move forward, or we have a return of somebody here, and we're able to get on with the next level of the situation. And maybe there was this time where it's kind of been the void, or not much has been happening, where, coming back to the Hierophant, there was a big reassessment and reevaluation of priorities, of values, of the future, and what you really want, and how you want your Ten of Cups to look, which is your sort of, your best life energy. It's your rainbow of blessing life. Like, what does it look like? What are the components? And I think that there was reevaluation of career or relationship, or maybe both, because this can be, even bigger than that. And ultimately, we have the Empress here. Health, wealth, vitality, abundance being birthed. And it's the creation energy. Did I say when I was reading these cards? I don't know if I did, but I usually say with the Three of Swords, it's the 3 for a reason, because it's the number of the Empress, and that's how our grief turns to gold, because sometimes it's after going through something really painful like that like we either descend or rise, okay? And sometimes we descend first and it feels like we're being broken apart, but we always rise, I do believe, after the Three of Swords, and a better version of ourselves, more aligned, more profound. And that's the version of you that is attracting in the Empress way of being, or level of energy. Like I said, it's health, wealth, vitality, abundance, but you had to be broken down before this could, align for you. And it felt like the Seven of Swords. My goodness, yeah. But we've got sigh of relief. Take time to breathe out. Something is like that whole foundation. Like this was a tower. There was a tower involved at somewhere along the way here, and the foundation, the new foundation, is settling now. And now you can build or rebuild or make your move. That's what I get from this energy. So yes, there is a possibility for a relationship reconnecting if that is your story. For others of you, there might have been a time to figure out what you truly want. For others of you, you might have needed to leave behind a beloved work career situation, person, location, home. I don't know, it'd be different for all of you in order to get to this higher vibrational energy. Like we always have to keep moving forward, and if we lay on our laurels and settle where we are, then we can't expect to be aligned to that higher level energy. So there is the Empress. You're being told that the Three of Swords was the gateway to the Empress energy. There is something amazing threading. You are being led to your best life. Like this is, this is a struggle that turns to gold, right? That's the story here, leading to that golden era for you. And there's something about August that is a catalyst where we cross the line from the Three of Swords to the Empress. So I'm going to leave it here, and I'm wishing you the very, very best with this energy. And if you want to follow up with a personal reading or healing, I will drop a link to my website down below if you're interested. Also my socials, Instagram and TikTok, for different daily readings. I hope August is an amazing month for you. I'm sending you so much love and magic, Capricorn. Bye for now.